What's up, nail geeks? I'm back again for my third post today. This is from Zoya Nail Polish and Treatments. This is their holiday 2019 Twinkling collection. These were sent to me for review. I've got two more videos to show you all today, believe it or not. I apologize for spamming you guys on specific days. It's just easier for me to swatch things, edit the videos in all a big assembly line, and then go and voice over all the things. And then I can just post them for you guys and we can go on with our business. So without further ado, let's get started with the Twinkling collection. First up, we've got Gabby. This is described as a midnight purple aubergine cream. This is a wonderful, wonderful formula. I really have to hand it to Zoya. I had no issues with their creams in this entire collection, and this is no exception. So I do feel like the video is being color accurate on this one. When you build it up on that second coat, it is just so crazy in your face purple, very flattering. It's got that lovely cool tone to it. This does have a medium to slightly heavier formula on it. I did go in, as you can see there on that first coat, a little bit light on my brush strokes as it was coming off just a touch heavy on my other fingers. So no issues with this one. Just go in normal. Don't be afraid of that formula. It's buttery, it's smooth, and the self-leveling properties to it are crazy strong. There's a few of them in this collection that you'll see in just a moment that I went in a little brushstroke happy and I kind of overworked them, but they always just leveled out themselves. It was wonderful. So I still have that really awful break. I have two of them if you've been following along, and one of them's on that corner there. So please note if you do see any little dents on that corner of my middle nail, please note that is my patch job. It's almost grown out and I promise it'll be gone very soon. Now next we've got Alessia. This is an icy blue metallic with hints of silver. This is so very, very pretty. I am blue biased, as you all know, but this is so flattering on the nail. It's that nice metallic feel. It's flirting with the feel of one of those ultra fine milled pixie dusts, but it's not a pixie dust. This is lots and lots of what I would consider almost like metallic heavy type of shimmer. So not quite glitter, but it does have just a touch of texture to it. So here you can see on that first coat, beautiful coverage here. This is another two-coater polish in my opinion, and you'll see it just plump out like crazy on that second coat. Now I do want to note that the top coat you're seeing in this video is Glisten and Glow's Quick Dry Glossy Top Coat. I am giving it a run for my polish pickup video. I have been using it a ton so I can give a really more thorough review of it, and you can see it is just so crazy glossy and really pops, especially on polishes like this that have just a touch of texture. And next we've got Jen. This is a Royal Sapphire Blue with a hint of purple. This is my absolute top pick for this collection. It is so, so pretty in person. I am in love with it. I really wanted to do some holiday nails with it. It's just so crazy pretty. Now the formula on it feels very creamy on application. For opacity on this one, I'm also going to suggest two coats for it. I did go in kind of normal to slightly heavy on that brush, but you can see it self-levels wonderfully. This is just so crazy, just lots of depth to it. It's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. On the base color here, I am going to agree it is a Royal Sapphire, and that hint of purple they're talking about, I feel like it is just so loaded up with pigment that it almost has a blurple lean to it, almost, but it is blue in person, just throwing it out there. Now this one does dry down semi-glossy, so personally I think any top coat will be just fine with it. Though going in with that ultra glossy top coat from Glisten and Glow, you can really see it's just so crazy pretty. I felt like this one really looked like a salon look when I was done with it. And next we have May. This is a Sophisticated Rosewood Cream. Another one of my favorite colors on my nails is a nice mauve or like a dusky rosy type color, and this one definitely fits that bill. I feel like colors like this, even though they are on the warmer side, for some reason I think they just pop like crazy on me, and I do enjoy the way they look. Now May has a slightly heavier formula to it, but I have no issues to report with it. It is basically applying itself. This is really flirting with being a one coater, and you can see here where I have that repair. It just really self-leveled nicely. Just absolutely wonderful. Now going in with the second coat, I did go in very thin just to kind of really plump it out. This is one of those creams that gives you that nice gel polish look when the final effect. It is just so pretty. I really enjoyed this color. I do feel like this is coming off color accurate on the video in bright lights. I know these types of colors can definitely appear as different leans to it in various lighting and various images that you're looking at. So please note, I feel like this is what I'm seeing in person in bright lights. And next we've got Rosa. This is a bright and cheerful fuchsia with a pearl effect. So this is kind of similar to Jen in that it has that pearly type look. I feel like the shimmer is just a touch stronger on this one. The base color I agree with is a bit of a fuchsia, but it is kind of raspberry pink to me, to be honest, in person. So this has a slightly lighter formula to it, but it does build up crazy fast to opacity. For this one, I'm also going to suggest 2 coats for it. You get a lot of shimmer with this, so that pearly effect kind of gives this shimmery type of really luminescent feel to it. So in a variety of lighting, you'll see that fuchsia glow. I think that's where they're getting the fuchsia. So in person, I'm seeing a fuchsia type glow with a kind of raspberry pink. I really feel like that. Now, I feel like the video on this one is coming off just a touch more true red, at least on my monitor, to what I see in person. So please note, you're going to see more of that fuchsia-like color in real life. And next we've got Steph. This is a muted winter pink cream in a warm undertone. So this is obviously a neutral, very nude. I really enjoy this color on me too, shockingly. You'd think this one would wash me out, but I felt like it leaned like a true nude on me. It's just super, super pretty. I think the other nude in this collection is also very flattering on warm tones too. So if that is typically a shade that you shy away from and you are of the medium to deep skin tone, I would recommend trying this out. It might surprise you how much you liked it. I know it surprised me because I saw it in the bottle and I was like, all right, we're going to get washed out today. This is what's happening. But I didn't feel like that. I thought this looked really nice on me. So this one also has a medium to slightly lighter feel on the formula versus, say, Gabby, but it really self-leveled nicely. And if I didn't have that awful repair on that corner nail there, everything would be smooth and wonderful. And going in with that glossy top coat, just crazy, crazy glossy and pretty. And next we have Kade. This is a gold metallic fleck with holographic foil, and this is intended to layer over your favorite Zoya shade or wear alone to dazzle the night away. So I went in with this one and I wanted to wear it by itself just to see, as it said, that it could be used as a topper or as a polish you wore by itself. So I took it to 2 coats by itself. Now I want to note that this is a kind of heavy topper. The flakes, I had a few kind of give me a little bit of texture. So just throwing it out there, they are of the heavier variety. And I didn't have a problem with just poking them back down if they did kind of lay odd on my fingernail. If you wear it by itself, I would not take it past 2 coats, as it is going to get quite textured. The flakes do like to stick and lay together with each other, but just go in and just kind of go in with placement if you're going to wear it like this. Now, when you do build it up on its own, you will see more of that gold metallic like flecks. I want to say they're like teeny tiny glitters. It does give a bit of a yellow appearance. So personally, in my honest opinion, I would wear this as 1 coat over another color. And next we've got Tearin. This is a medium toned charcoal cream. So this formula on this one has a similar feel to Gabby, which was that purple that I showed you guys first. It is of the medium to slightly heavier feel, but it is so crazy satisfying on the brush strokes. I mean, it is pretty much a 1 coater. As you can see here, beautiful opacity building up, wonderful self-leveling, and it's just so plump and lovely and rich. So on this one, I'm going to suggest 2 coats for it. Personally, I would go in normal on your first coat and then go in thin on that second coat, and you'll have that gorgeous gel-like effect that I'm always going for on my polishes. This one does dry down semi-gloss too, so I think any top coat will be just fine with it, though that Glisten and Glow top coat really makes things glossy, as you're seeing on the video. And everything is just perfectly smooth and wonderful. There's just something about creams that give you that really nice clean look. I just really enjoy them too. Here on the full hand shot, there's that glossy top coat, smooth sailing, easy peasy, and just a lovely true charcoal. And next we've got Sedona. This is a warm spiced mahogany with a pearl effect. Another one of my top picks from this set. They really did shimmers very well in this collection. For opacity on Sedona, I'm also going to suggest 2 coats on it and you'll be good to go. This one has a medium to somewhat lighter feel, and I say that with the caveat that this applies incredibly opaque on the nail, especially what you're seeing here on that first coat. Just really, really nice formula. This was so easy to apply. I really enjoyed this color. Now, I want to note on my swatches, there is that really nice mahogany shimmer coming out. However, on the video, you're not really seeing it like that. So this is a bit of a chameleon in person. So in bright lights against the polish, you're going to see that nice mahogany shade that's almost like a burgundy in bright lights. But in person, if you're indoors in normal lighting, you're going to see it as a bit of a chocolatey type of brown, and the shimmer takes on this lovely kind of chocolatey copperish effect, kind of like what you're seeing here on the full hand shot. So just throwing it out there on my swatches, that's why it's appearing more of that almost burgundy color. And next we have Enza. This is a medium macadamia cream. So I felt like Steph, which was the first neutral I showed you guys in this collection, I felt like that really leaned as a neutral type of almost nude. This is like super nude. This is very, very much what I would consider a nude for my personal skin tone. If you are warm toned and you have golden undertones to you, I think this is going to lean very similar to what you're seeing on me. Now, I do feel like this one had a slightly lighter formula to it than the other creams in the collection, though for a nude, in my experience, I feel like nude type polishes typically just behave a little differently than standard creams. I'm thinking it's probably because kind of like white pigments, they tend to be a little tricky to work with. I'm not a maker, I'm just speculating, but I felt like this one was a little bit thinner, however, still easy to work with for a neutral. Now, I felt like I probably could have gone in for a second thin coat just to kind of even everything out, but I found that after top coating with the glossy top coat, it pretty much smoothed itself out and I was just fine. And next we've got Tanya. This is a festive candy red cream. This is so pretty. I do apologize. I think the video is making this appear incredibly very like chili pepper warm. In person, this is a touch cool toned. I feel like the application part, you're kind of getting a better idea of the real color of it. I just felt that bottle shot was just really, really crazy hot and warm. So this is a very bright, vibrant red. It's very pretty. It's got a medium feel to the application of it, and it plumps out beautifully on that second coat. Very satisfying type formula. Lovely self-leveling happening here too. This is a really flattering red in person. I mean, you're going to see your nails from a mile away. Normally I am going for loud nails when I'm wearing polish in real life, so I'm all about that. And finally we've got Jet. This is a frosted silver with a flaky texture that dries down matte. Now this one, it is not a pixie. It is one of those types of polishes that is very, very metallic. So when it dries down very matte. I did not use top coat on this, which you'll see in a moment on the full hand shot. I wanted you guys to see how it's going to dry down. Now, there are also these larger silver flakes here. I didn't have any issues with them. They apply almost like a nail foil in that they easily stick to your application. They didn't super give me texture. It does dry down slightly textured with that. So if texture is not your thing, it's not so strong that if I did go in with top coat that I would have to, be careful of it being thirsty. It will smooth out with top coat, but just throwing it out there, wearing it naturally, there is a slight bit of texture to it, and those flakes do tend to kind of stay above the metallic shimmer here. So personally, if you want to wear it matte like how you're seeing on my swatches, then personally I would recommend going in with a matte top coat, and you'll get that nice sealed in effect, and I don't think you'll have any problems with those flakes. Now, the Twinkling collection is currently available on Zoya's website as well as select Ulta stores. I will link you guys below to Zoya's website if you want to check them out. Normally they have some type of deals going on. The polishes in this collection range in the $10 range. So if you're looking for some good creams, highly recommend them. There are some absolute stunners in this set, especially Jen, that blue I showed you guys. They were so pretty. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.